So today in this video, we're going to talk about how to launch a reel ad. So you have seen Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels. So we're going to launch ad on those. Okay. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. So we're going to jump right into the ads manager. You can go to Facebook Ads Manager, Meta Ads Manager. You can just Google that on Google, Meta Ads Manager. And if you don't have an Ads Manager account, you can register for it. And it's pretty simple and it's free as well. And you can just go here and follow the prompt. That's pretty much all it is. And once you're here on my screen, now this is where you can click on create the campaign and you can create. Why am I trying to launch reel ad? Well, first of all, reel ads are doing pretty good for us. So this one campaign right here, as you can see, has 2.3x ROAS. So that's pretty good because our average is 1.67. So 2.3 is pretty good, right? So when I go in here, you'll see we have one ad set. And if I do a breakdown of placements, and then you'll see that we have Facebook Reels, that's bringing most of the purchases. So this ad set is doing pretty good because of the Reels. As you can see, we have $15 cost per purchase and 63 sales as well. So this number right here is not accurate. This number right here is accurate. And if I was to do this, you'll see that Facebook Reel in-app is the one that is getting most of the ad spend. And if I go into the ads, you'll see that most of the ad spend is actually in one ad. So just this one ad is the one that's doing the best. Okay, this one ad. The rest of the ads are not getting any budget at all. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna double down on this ad and then we're gonna launch it. We're gonna see how it does. So first of all, I'm actually going to duplicate this. That's cheating for me because I already have the campaign set up, but I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna name the campaign. You can name whatever you want. So that's up to you, but it's gonna be an auction type. The type is gonna be auction. You're not gonna use reservation. Okay, you're gonna use auction, and then the campaign objective is gonna be sales. And then from there, it's gonna be a campaign budget. We like to do campaign budget. That seems to be working pretty good for us. If you want to do something else, that's gonna be totally up to you. You can try ad set budget as well, but we like to do campaign budget. We're gonna start with $1,500 budget. So let's do 1,500 and just a random number. Let's do 91. The reason behind this is that everybody just has those number that end with 0, 100 or like 1,500, right? They have like 450, right? They have this number. You want to be different. You want to stand out. And if somebody has a budget of $1,500, you have $1,567. The idea behind this is that in the auction right here, whenever you're bidding in real time, if you have a higher budget, even if it's slightly just a little bit, you may actually win that auction. You may have a higher chance of winning that auction. The next reason for doing so is that you're not like everybody with just $100 budget or $150 budget. You are unique in a sense that the numbers, if you divide this budget by 30 days, because we're going to run this campaign for 30 days, that's going to be $52.23, right? You want uneven numbers so that Facebook algorithm can think a little bit longer. So they can spend a little bit more longer before, just distributing the budget. That's basically all it is. In terms of campaign BD strategy, it's just going to be a high volume or value. So that's just what it's going to be, and everything else you can just let it be. Yes, set a schedule. We always set a schedule. I will show you what that means. So this is what a set a schedule means for us. As you can see, we don't run campaign in the morning. We only run campaign in the midnight or in the afternoon or whenever there are people busy. This is like peak hours for us. We don't get purchases during this time. It was 5 o'clock when people are busy. They're on the traffic. They're driving car, right? They're not going to be buying around 10, 11 o'clock because they're at work. They just got to work. They're not going to be using their cell phone at work. And we don't run ads in the morning at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock because people are sleeping, right? We see very little purchase and typically just a waste of budget at that time. So typically we don't run ads during those times. So that's pretty much it. And then we have some exclusion. We're gonna go over that in the ad set. And then in terms of categories, if you fall into any of these categories, you can select them. But for us, we don't fall into any of those categories. So we know the audience that's working for us is golf club. So I'm going to find similar audiences. First, we're gonna work on that first. Let's see. So there's golf course as well. There's golf sport. There is yacht club. Let me see if we have tried yacht or not. Let's do golf. Yeah, there's only 2 campaigns with the name golf. So that just means that we haven't tested. So there's golf here. I think we can try yacht. Let's go into ad set. I'm going to try luxury yacht. YACHT. Okay, we did try yacht. Okay, yeah, so we did try yacht, and yacht audiences do pretty good actually for us. So we also tried yacht only here in the past as well. So we're going to try yacht again. Let's see how it does. In fact, let me see if there's any better audiences that I might be able to go after. And there is PGA Championship, okay, Golf Channel, PGA Tour. That's interesting. So we're gonna go for PGA actually. We're not gonna go for golf or yacht. We're gonna go for PGA. PGA is basically golf. So let's do PGA Tour. And then, okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, so it looks like that's it. So this is the audience that we're gonna go after. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to copy paste this name, because this is how I know what audiences I have targeted in the past or not. So 50 plus, we're gonna do Facebook IG Reels. Okay, that's what we're gonna go after. And then I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to paste it right here. So now this becomes phase 2, and then this becomes CBO, lifetime budget. All of those looks good. This is January the 14th. So January the 14th. Okay, so looking good. Standard model, we're not gonna do anything over there. And the start date is gonna be midnight, 12 a.m. Actually, we can do 1 a.m. as well. And we're gonna run that for a month. So February the 20th sounds good. The schedule is already there. Age is there, okay. All of those things are there. So everything looks good. So this is where we're gonna change the placements. So we have Facebook feed. Let me uncheck that. So we uncheck the Facebook feed. We're going to check mark Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels. So that's the only thing that is check marked, and that looks good. So this is only Reels. So we're not going to allow this. Basically, this allows Facebook to spend money to the placements that is excluded when it thinks it's likely going to improve performance. Now, I don't want Facebook to just go spend the money on the placements that I said no to. So because we're only going to target Reels, I want to know the data in the Reels. I don't want some random other data. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to go into the ads. This is the one, this is the winner, I believe. I can go over to the winning ad campaign and then verify. So yeah, this is the one, my L. So this is the one that's working. What we're gonna do is that we're going to delete the rest of them, okay? And let's look at the ads. So this is the ad right here. Everything looks good. Single, okay. Display link looks good. Okay, so personalize and make sure everything is turned off. Nothing is turned on. Okay, so all of that is turned off. Site link off. So make sure all of this is off as well. Everything is off, which is good. Ad copy is there. Headline is there. All the things that needs to be there is there, as well as the tracking code. This is the tracking code that we use to know what works and what doesn't work. Now, what we're going to do is that we are going to duplicate this. Then I'm going to duplicate, that's it 3 times. And we are going to change a few things here. First of all, the name. So this is January the 14th, 2026, actually. Save to draft. The biggest and the most important thing is the ad. Make sure the ad is formatted this way so that it's 9:16, which is very, very important, because if the ad is formatted, let's say 1:1 or 4:5 or 4:3, it's not gonna look good on the Reels. It needs to be kind of like this. So what we're gonna do now is that I'm going to find a couple of other campaigns that are doing well, and let's go into a couple of other campaigns, because what I want to find out is I want to know what other headline, what other ad copies are doing well, so I can use those headlines and use those ad copy in those videos. So let's go into this campaign and this campaign and this campaign, and let's go in there and let's go in here. Let's see. So these are the ads, and let's look at the ad copy. So it looks like it's the same headline, same ad copy, which is good. No problem there. Let's look at this one. Looks like it's the same as well. Let's look at this one. How about this? Yeah, it looks the same as well. Okay, looks like we're using the winning headline everywhere and winning copy. So we don't have a lot of variation. So what I'm going to do is that I'm actually just going to change not a lot of things, just a few things. So let's go here. I'm going to say protect your. Okay, so that's going to be my new headline over here. I'm just going to test this headline, and then I'm going to change this one as well. I'm going to change the copy. I'm going to say, could you imagine losing everything you worked hard for over one bad lawsuit, right? So that's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to make that could you. So this is how you test different variations of the same thing. And then I'm going to make the other one could you as well. Could you and the headline. Okay, so that looks good. we have protect your assets. I'm going to make one more change. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to say 100% bulletproof trust. So I'm just going to add 100%. That's the only difference. We have made all the changes. So all three different ads are slightly different. They are kind of the same thing, but slightly different. Okay, so that's pretty much all we are going to do on this. Let me change this. I'm also going to duplicate this, and I'm going to target different interests because I feel like it. So let's go over Tiger Wood. I'm not sure if we have done that in the past. Let's go over popular golf celebrities or golf influencers so that we can target them. So let's do this, and let's add their name right here, and that's pretty much it. What I'm going to say here is I'm going to say PGA plus golf celebrities. So that's pretty much it. It is all ready now. I can now hit publish and it should start running right away. So I just want to make sure the budget is lifetime. Okay, so it's a lifetime 30 days. Okay, sounds good. That's pretty much it. Once you're done, you're gonna go hit preview and publish, and it should be publishing by now in a few minutes, and it looks like it's done. So it's done here. As you can see, it says scheduled, and that's pretty much it. Now what's going to happen is that it is going to go into review, and Facebook is going to approve or deny the ads. Most likely it is going to approve the ads that have already been approved once, and then at midnight tonight it's going to start running the ads. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to let this run for 3 days. I'm going to optimize. I'm going to take a look at it, how it does, and then if it's doing better, then it's going to keep running. If it's not doing better, then I'm going to turn off the ads and then start a new campaign. And the most important thing is that having the settings, the placements, all you have to do is go over to placements and then make sure that you have selected the reels, Instagram reels and Facebook reels. That's all you have to do. Everything else is just, just normal basic. If you have ever run ads before in the past, and that's how you do it. So if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you on the next one. All right, take care.